Ansu is a midwife in Nigeria's Makoko slum, a shanty town on the edge of Lagos, where Giselle is trying to help manage a population explosion. There are 14 children in that home, Giselle says, and 8 children in this home. I helped deliver 3 of them. Last night in her clinic, Giselle delivered another 3 babies. Nigeria's population of 150 million is expected to more than double in the next 40 years, according to a United Nations agency. And the reason, says Giselle, is cultural pressure. In Nigerian society, a big family is seen as a sign of prosperity and success. If you give birth to 1 or 2 children, she says, people will laugh at you. It's not our culture. But sometimes a big family is more of a burden. Elizabeth Zanu gave birth last night to a boy. It's her 5th child. The problem is that she and her husband cannot support so many children. Our income is not enough, Elizabeth says. We need someone to assist us. Family planning is not really a concept in Nigeria. Only 10% of Giselle's clients use birth control. So she is trying to increase awareness through education. And as time goes on, people are listening, Giselle says. I will not get tired and will continue to enlighten them. Hoping to give these families and Nigeria room to grow. Christian Purefoy, CNN, Lagos, Nigeria.
We now go with our second break. Over to sports now. DNH Blacks were on Sunday crowned champions of the Fatim-Baji-sponsored 10-day football tournament in Kanifing. The One Love tournament was organized to further strengthen the unity that prevails among the youth of the area. Naibusu reports on the final that attracted government officials and sport personalities.
The motive of this tournament was to bring the youths of Kanifing under one umbrella and thus the name of the tournament One Love. Its motive was achieved as both the young and old, male and female, came out in their numbers to grace the finals of the Fatim-Baji-sponsored tournament. The finals was played between blocks G and C versus D and H in what was a well-attended final that drew the attendance of government dignitaries, APRC party functionaries as well as sports personalities. The first half saw both teams playing good football but were unable to find the net. With minutes into the second half, D&H penetrated the solid G&C defense and scored its first goal, courtesy of Mustafa Silva after a neat cross from Issa Hadem. Some minutes later, Issa Hadem added the D&H second goal. That goal ensures D&H becomes winners of the maiden tournament. Both coaches expressed happiness and appreciation to the Health Minister Fatim Baji for organizing such a tournament for the youths of Kanifing.
First thing, before saying anything, let me thank my fans because they are the team since the first day. They are the one who are behind us. Unfortunately, we played well, but we couldn't make it. The other team, our opponents, they've made their chances, and they capitalized on their chances. That is 2 goals that they've scored. So, but my boys, anyways, we are all the same, GNC and DNC.
The brain behind the initiative, Honorable Fatim Baji, said the aim of the tournament was to empower the youths of Kanifing and make a level playing ground for the teams in the area, adding that youth empowerment is one of the fundamental pillars of the Gambia government. Prizes and trophies were awarded to winners and deserving groups and individuals. Kanifing youths are optimistic that this tournament will pave the way to other developmental projects for the community. For GRTS Sports, I am Debusu.
And now we turn our attention to the weather report courtesy of the Central Focus Office.
The Gambia is endowed with a wonderful landscape full of baobab trees. Like its key point in Bakau, it is one of the most exotic sceneries in the world. The baobab tree is a symbol of resilience, wisdom, and resourcefulness. For the baobab tree provides good food in times of hunger, rents its bark for medications, and its sap for glue. In the Gambia, there is a company like the baobab tree, 100% African and purely Gambian in all aspects, in know-how, design, value, capital, and management. That company is Elton. Elton, employing hundreds of Gambians and proudly associating itself with development in the Gambia. Elton, side by side with the Gambia.
Hello viewers, welcome to the weather segment. First, we begin with the summary followed by the forecast. The day today was mainly sunny and warm. To know what prevailed over the entire continent, we take a look at the image captured at 16:30 hours, indicating the presence of convective clouds over Gulf of Guinea states, central, eastern, and the southern part of the continent. Elsewhere remain dry and stable during the period. For the forecast tonight, we are expecting warm and dry conditions to prevail over the entire country, becoming cool by dawn onwards morning. The day tomorrow will be mainly warm, hot, and sunny, whilst winds will be mainly westerlies in orientation, but light to moderate in speed. For the minimum temperatures, we'll be expecting 20 degrees Celsius over Banjul and Karawan, 21 degrees Celsius over Yundum and Sibanor, Jinoy, Kawur, and Janjamburu as well will record 20 degrees Celsius, while Sapo will record 21 and Pasafatoto will be 22 degrees Celsius. For the maximum temperatures, we'll be expecting 33 degrees Celsius over Banjul, 34 over Yundum and Sibanor, 35 degrees Celsius over Kerawan, Sibanor, Jinoy, and Janjamburu as well, while Sapo and the rest of the country will be 36 degrees Celsius warm. For those going to the sea, we'll be expecting a low tide of 0.10 meters at 3:30 a.m. and also 0.02 meters at 3:41 p.m. For the high tides, we'll be expecting 1.85 meters at 9:41 a.m. and also 1.93 meters at 10:13 p.m. Wavelengths will be between 1.5 to 2 meters high, and there will be northeasterly swells. The sun will rise at 06:58 and will set at 18:41. Thanks for watching, and do have a very good night.
And before we go, a reminder of our headlines. The first batch of Gambian pilgrims, numbering more than 500, has left Medina for the holy city of Mecca ahead of the commencement of the Hajj. Representatives of institutions with stakes in taxation recently gathered for an outreach program on tax reforms. Residents of Thailand's capital are working round the clock to save the city from an impending deluge threatening to submerge built-up Bangkok. And the United Nations has pegged the world's population at a monumental 7 billion people. You can also follow that story and other GRTS programs live on our website, that is at www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio live. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our interesting programs.
Science and technology has impacted all spheres of human endeavor over the past several millennia. Today, with the giant leaps that have been made in areas such as communication, power, medicine, and food technology, the world has virtually shrunken to look more and more like a village community. There is increased competition for the world's resources as populations have exploded exponentially. Science and its application, technology, are the tools that humanity has at its disposal to do just this. Technologies that generate power, such as thermal, solar,